Welcome to the
everybody.
show. Yummy.
Hey.
With us we have Mr. Austin Eater himself.
That's right.
Now, tell us a little bit about like the start of Austin Eater, why you got into it, what it is you're trying to put out there, your POV.
I actually started in Indianapolis, Indiana, where I'm from.
Okay. So were you indie eater there?
It was like best food indie, I think. I don't know.
Gotcha.
I kind of fell backwards into the good name here.
If I was an indie, I would go with Indianapolis 500 pounds.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's
I may need
pretty
to go
good.
back to start that.
Yeah,
There
that's
we
right.
go.
He's like, I'm leaving. I'm booking my ticket tomorrow.
So all my friends were married with kids in Indy.
Yeah.
One of the reasons I ended up moving down here, I wanted to keep meeting people and doing new things.
Right.
So I started that sort of to push myself to keep trying things out in the city. And I just put it on my own page at the time, and my friends were like, this is really annoying. You should just put it on a different page.
Yeah.
And we'll follow you maybe if we feel like it.
Right.
And so I had like 300 followers and moved down here in April of 2017. Wow. Had a few friends at where the company I work at now that were into that scene a little bit and wanted to help me out, and I was eager to grow a little bit. And it kind of snowballed. It just took off. It's a great environment everyone here is eager to find out about the new spot or a spot
Right.
they never heard of. So there's so many new people that they don't know about the classic spot. Not that I'm an expert by any means, but it's really easy to gain some traction here.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
And I get free lunch at work, which is awesome. I usually skip breakfast, and then by the time dinner comes around, I got a little budget left for food, so
Yeah.
I'm able to try stuff out. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's not like work to me, and I don't really approach it that way.
Yeah.
You can probably tell for the good and the bad.
Yeah.
And so it's just fun to throw out content because it's just what I do. I eat 3 times a day. It's not like anybody.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, "Do you need to get pictures?" Like, "Yeah, don't worry, I eat all the time."
I do want to touch on the coolest thing I've got to do. I'm a huge fan of the HotLuck, which I saw you at recently.
Yeah.
And by far, that's the biggest motivation to keep me going and keep the page alive because that event is awesome, and I'm really excited to be a part of it.
Pay for it.
I would probably pay for it, but I would probably prefer not to.
Yeah.
if I can get a pass.
Yeah,
So,
if you can get that media pass, that
Yep.
coveted media pass.
Yep.
And for those of you who don't know, HotLuck is actually Aaron Franklin's festival, his food festival, and it is by far my favorite food festival in town.
It's fun.
And there's great, like, don't get me wrong, I love Austin Food and Wine Festival, and then Hayden with Austin Food Magazine does his mac and cheese festival. They're getting ready, I think coming up soon here is going to be a bacon festival.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, when you have Aaron Franklin, who brings in all of his favorite buddy chefs, and they come in, and the approach is, if you were going to cook in the backyard for your friends,
Okay.
that's what I want you to make. And of course, they're chefs and they're competitive, so they all try to one-up each other.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's really got that kind of stripped down feeling with very well executed dishes. It's just and you can walk up to just like Matty Matheson and just chat with him, and
Wow.
Aaron Franklin's just walking around, and you can just sit down with talk to him for 5-10 minutes, and
it lets them be super creative. And let them do their thing. And it's not anything that you can get at a restaurant. They're just kind of having fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
And top quality fun for us.
So you've been on the scene now for a couple of years, and we like to. One of the purposes of this show is to help people assimilate, help them find those places, help them find their jam. Right?
Sure.
If you had a friend in town, they're in for the weekend. You've got them for brunch, dinner, and then breakfast the next morning. That's Saturday morning, Saturday night, or Saturday afternoon, Saturday night, and Sunday morning. Where are they going?
So brunch, for me, and I just mentioned this in my stories recently, and it's a newer spot, but I think it's like boiled down like the epitome of Austin, and it's really close to my apartment. So that's
I know where you're going.
Cosmic Coffee.
Yeah.
There's dogs. There's plenty of young people there. There's string lights. There's barbecue. Really, really great barbecue in Leroy and Lewis. Pueblo Viejo is like top 3 tacos for me, probably that quesadilla taco.
Oh, they're top 3 in town.
Yeah.
That's Aaron. Speaking of Aaron Franklin, he shouts them out all the time. He loves them.
And that
was-
new Netflix show they were eating.
And that was where DM took me when he proposed to me to do this podcast.
Nice.
So
I proposed. Is that how you took it?
Yeah.
Did I get down on one knee?
it was
and
kind
take
of
your
like
hand?
that.
And it was
Well,
like,
you didn't take
wow.
my
Microphone.
Yeah, but you didn't have a ring though. You had a plate of barbecue. So
That's
it's,
true.
Yeah.
I was like, hey.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they're Pueblo Viejo. You got
Tommy want wingies out
Tommy
there.
want Wingy. Absolutely.
They had the Infinite Monkey Theorem across the street, and that moved recently.
Yeah, that's over on the east side now.
Yep.
Well, hopefully they'll put some. I'm sure they'll put something
But
good
just
in there. There's
it's
plenty of
super
traffic.
Austin for someone that's never been to Austin. It's everything that you'd probably
Absolutely.
expect out of Austin in one spot. And
It's
they do a
Austin
great job.
encapsulated. Yeah, I would say that's quintessential. All right, so where are we going for dinner?
I'm not great at top quality dinners. I go cheap most of the time.
I mean,
But-
again, this is
if
you.
it's- yeah.
We're not saying they've come in with $1 million in their pocket
Okay.
to spend. We just want them to walk
Right.
away feeling like they've experienced Austin in your mind.
Okay. So I would be torn in between 2 places that have fried chicken because that's probably my favorite item. So
Okay.
Tumble 22, maybe Salty Sal, depending on.
Really?
I like Salty Sal. It's got a great happy hour. I don't know if Saturday happy hour is a thing there, but
Yeah.
they have a great happy hour, great fried chicken.
Fried chicken. I'll have to try it.
Yeah.
But Tumble 22, I'll tell you right there. That's. I'll give you an A+ on that pick. That's
Still
one we haven't
pretty
mentioned
depressed
yet.
that it isn't at Star Bar anymore.
I know you got to
It's
go all the
so
way
far.
up north.
Yeah, I was just there the other
Yep.
day. That,
fantastic.
At that shopping center. That's a crazy shopping center. You got dip across the way there, and
Yep.
you know.
Oh, is Dip there now?
that's
Because I haven't
insane.
been.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
And there's a taco deli right next to it. It's
Oh,
like
that's-
it's like super. It's
Yeah.
crazy there. Now you need to go up there and take a look.
Oh yeah, I mean
Yeah.
with Tumble 22, Dip, and a taco deli.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I'm just going to pitch a tent in the middle.
That's
Hopefully,
what
it's
you
public
should.
property.
There's other
Yeah.
things there too, but I was like super excited when I saw that.
yeah, that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner
Yeah,
every day.
You don't even have to leave.
So you've got your single man.
Single man.
You finally get that girl or guy. I don't know you that well, but that beautiful individual,
Yep.
and you want to impress the fuck out of him. You want him to walk away going, this guy knows food. This guy knows like where to take a person that he's interested in.
Yep.
Where are you taking him?
For me, if I'm going to connect with someone, if we're going to talk about dating a little bit, I like to go dive bar first
Okay.
with some normal food.
So where are we going? What dive bar are we going to?
Well, I don't even know if people consider a dive. People are going to be mad regardless. But I'm going to go Nickel City and have some Del Rey Cafe, get those wings and the sliders. And
Oh, that's definitely dive bar.
Okay.
That's
Good.
dive bar quality for Austin.
yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm going there.
That's where you're going.
Yeah, it's a tight little
Yeah, I mean,
spot. Good
that's-
food.
So you don't
that's my
want
food.
the supermodel. You
No.
want the down home girl that'll
Yeah.
go to Nickel City with
Yeah.
you.
Well,
Yeah.
and you know what? We skipped Sunday breakfast. So now
Oh.
you go to Nickel City. Things
Yep.
go well.
Yep.
And then you wake up the next morning. Where are you going to breakfast?
Phoebe's Diner.
There
is
we
my
go.
favorite spot for breakfast. It has a little Midwestern vibe to it, I think, with the gravy and things are just a little heavy there, which I'm a fan of.
Okay.
They were really good biscuits and gravy and really good fried chicken that you can get sort of on the
Fried
side,
chicken
which
again.
I've done.
Yeah.
And it's
Now, I have a
fantastic.
different opinion on their gravy because it's sage gravy.
Yeah,
right.
It's a little spicy.
Yeah, I'm more of a traditionalist. I want that like sausage, white pepper,
Yeah.
Okay.
down home gravy.
Yeah.
But if that's what you like, that's what you know.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
I don't know that there's a ton of biscuits. I know that people tell me there are some spots here, but
Yeah.
they're my favorite. I think the gravy's got a ton of flavor. And
Yeah,
it's
mean,
not
again,
what you're
it's good.
describing,
It's not
but
what
it's
I'm
yeah,
used to,
yeah.
but it's
Right.
good. I
Yeah.
love their they have a brisket burrito.
Yep, it's
Oh,
huge.
Yeah, it's huge. It's so good, like the flavor contrast and everything.
You got to get there really
Wonderful
early
pick.
there. if
Uber
I don't get there
Eats.
before, yeah. Well,
That's
if
what
you don't
we
get there
do.
before 9, you got to get it to go because it's going to be packed.
Yeah, we just do Uber Eats, and they're
Yeah.
like, we think that somebody must like just do Uber Eats
For them.
because as soon as you order, it's accepted and it's on its way out the door in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's probably people sitting there waiting, got their number, waiting for a booth. We're ordering, getting it.
Yeah.
Getting it delivered, eating it, sitting back, going, ugh, and being finished.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I want to give everybody a little, and maybe you have one of these too, for Phoebe's Diner. This is my little takeaway. So they have a carrot cake French toast,
Ooh.
which to me is way too rich to eat,
Yeah.
warm and throw syrup on. But I stick it in the refrigerator
Yeah.
Because it has that crispiness that they do on a French toast. So it's not like a normal carrot cake. Stick it in the refrigerator, let it get cold, and eat it later.
Thick.
And it's a textured carrot cake.
Wow.
Like nothing you've ever had.
Okay.
I haven't had it. Sounds
Trust
fantastic.
a fat man.
Yeah.
Write it down.
Trust a fat man.
I believe you.
So, but yeah, and we've talked a little bit. Give one more. If you have to shout out something that you in your mind you're saying, oh yeah, I want to make sure to shout out this place because for whatever reason you love it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's your cousin's diner and you want to keep that on the low. That's fine. But who do you want to shout out?
I'll go with Don Gume's Tacos. Congress and Riverside.
Okay.
Little trailer. There's like a crappy little liquor store.
I know
right
exactly
there.
where you're talking
There's
about.
a
There used to be
trailer.
an Indian taco place
I
next
think
to it.
there
Is
may
it
still be,
there?
maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
but there definitely was. But Don Guma's just started serving dinner tacos for like Thursday, Friday, Saturday crowd, like late night, 6 p.m. to 2 a.m., I think. They're like a new young spot. Don't get any love on Instagram. Not that makes or breaks you, but
It
super
can
solid.
make, but
can.
it not necessarily will break.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they're fantastic. Super nice family, super great food. I had an
Absolutely.
awesome time there.
I love that. There's one of these days, I'm just going to get like 15 foodies around a table.
That's right.
And I'm going to say, best breakfast taco in Austin, go.
Right.
And I want to see how long it takes somebody to reach over the table and punch somebody.
Yeah.
Because that will be one of the most highly debated things that exists in Austin, Texas,
Yeah.
is best breakfast taco.
That's one of the questions I asked recently. Got a ton of answers. Got a ton of people mad that I didn't mention certain places.
Right. But for you.
Yeah, so it's all regional. It's super close to me. Taco joint I just mentioned. It's up there.
Yeah,
like
taco joint's great.
And I like to order it to go, even if I'm eating there, because they wrap it in tinfoil and the cheese, which is like the best part of their tacos. It's they add just a crap ton of cheese. It's nice and melted by the time you get there. They have that steak, egg, and Gouda taco. It's fantastic. They have a chorizo, egg, and cheese. Do one of each, and you're like full till 3 p.m.
There you go. And that's what I like to do. I like to do 10 a.m. breakfast taco and then no dinner. Or
Yeah.
no lunch.
No lunch.
Don't
Yeah.
eat till dinner.
And it's like a healthy option.
And that's obviously been working for me.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, man.
course.
It's
Absolutely.
great
Thank you very
recos,
much.
and that's what we're always about.
Yeah.
Just finding
Appreciate
great
it,
food,
man.
Yeah,
great
of course.
places. All of these places will be mentioned in the comments on
right.
our YouTube show.
That's right.
And so look them up, whether it's just an address or whether it's their ad or whatever.
Yeah.
But go try some of these places. Go give Don Gumes
Don Gume.
some love. Thanks so much, man.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
We will never change up.